Hi everyone, it's Jenny here again with Good For You Gluten Free, and I am testing yet another restaurant for gluten. I have a microphone on, can you see it? So I'm hoping you can hear better now that I'm in this noisy restaurant, but I am in the Original Pancake House. There's over 100 locations nationwide, and many of them, not all of them, but many of them offer gluten-free options. So what I want to do is get started testing something and then explain a few things to you so that we just need to have a chat, let's just put it that way. All right, so I am going to use my Nima Sensor here to test these pancakes. These are gluten-free pancakes, and I am going to put a little piece of the pancake in the tester, but before I do, I'm just going to rub the piece I'm going to test on some of the pancakes, because what I was told was that this is cooked on a shared griddle, and while it's gluten-free, I was a little nervous. I hope I didn't overfill it. What do you think, Darren?
That might have been too much.
Too much? I just lost the piece. Okay, here we go. I think this is gonna be good. So I just put a little bit in there. It looks like more than it is, but it was a tiny bit of pancake. But I was told that this is cooked on a shared griddle with gluten. Ooh, I overspun it. I hope I didn't break the capsule. All right, well, we're gonna try this one. I hope it's okay. All right, so I'm gonna stick it in the Nima Sensor, and I put it in my Nima Sensor, and I'm gonna hit start. And it's gonna start testing that little piece of pancake for gluten. This Nima Sensor test is sponsored by the Nima Sensor. Can you see it? We've got some funky lighting here. We're right next to a window. So it's gonna test for gluten. We're gonna know in about 2 to 3 minutes if there's gluten in these pancakes. So here's what I was told. I had a really long conversation with the general manager when I got here. These pancakes are made with Bob's Red Mill gluten-free flour, which is kind of nice because I use that at home, so I know I can even make pancakes at home and they're safer. The pancakes, she said she adds some sort of corn flour that's also gluten-free into the mix, and they cook it on the same griddle that they cook their regular pancakes, but they wipe it down with a clean rag and they use a clean spatula. So normally when I hear cooked on the same griddle, I really wouldn't order them. I probably wouldn't order them, but in the name of research, we're gonna order them. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't want to be seen as irresponsible for telling you that you can eat here even if the test is good. I have no idea if it's going to be good, but even if the test is good, I need you to ask the right questions at your pancake house, find out how they cook it, make sure that they take precautions, and explain how serious you are about being gluten-free if you are going to go into having the gluten-free pancakes. I did eat at a pancake house years ago before I was even a little more educated on gluten-free. I've become much more educated on eating gluten-free, and I ate at a pancake house in St. Louis, and they told me in St. Louis they use Andrea's gluten-free flour, which is a local brand in St. Louis. So the reason I'm telling you this is that every pancake house is different, and their offerings are different, and how they prepare things are different. But the good news is that the pancake houses, most of them, I'd say 90% of them, have gluten-free offerings. So you just need to go into your own pancake house and ask the right questions and explain your situation. I also tested this omelet. This is what my husband ordered. He ordered this omelet. It's like so fluffy. It's a vegetable omelet. And I couldn't believe how fluffy it is. I got a little nervous because at IHOP, I heard that their omelets, they use pancake batter in their omelets to make it fluffy, so I got a little nervous. But we tested it with the Nima Sensor, and it is gluten-free. And the general manager here told me that anything that isn't flour-based is gluten-free, including my dish, which I ordered. You can look over here, Darren. The home fries are not cooked in a fryer. They're cooked to order, so these are gluten-free, and an egg is gluten-free, and these turkey sausages, she said, are gluten-free. So my husband and I are going to share all these different things we're testing, but I did want to let you know that I did test the omelet, and it came out gluten-free. And I also wanted to tell you, when I eat out, I try to order as naturally gluten-free as possible. I don't always want to order pancakes because I am nervous they're cooked on a shared griddle. So that's just something that you should know about me, that I'm a little nervous to eat these pancakes, and I'm not sure that I will. I'm going to find out what the Nima Sensor test says, but I think it's worth testing your pancakes every single time if you're going to eat at Pancake House. The other thing I want to tell you is that the Nima Sensors are going on sale for Mother's Day. And the reason I'm doing this test right now of brunch is because Mother's Day is right around the corner. And so it's a perfect Mother's Day gift. And the Nima Sensors are going on sale for the starter kit for $168. And if you use my coupon code, which is good for you GF, you'll get another $25 off of that. All right, Ben, my son, what is 168 minus 25? What is 143? See, I need my 14-year-old son to do the math for me. So $143. You can have a Nima of your own if you want to test your food. This is the kind of restaurant that you need to test every time, and you need to have the conversation every time you come in. Okay, so I'm obviously in Denver in that restaurant. Let me just look. My Nima it looks like it's almost done thinking. Oh, all right, it's done thinking. So here's the reveal. Can you see that? It's a smiley face. So, you know, I know that they're taking precautions back there, and she explained and she tried to make me feel comfortable about the precautions she was taking. It is still a shared griddle that they wipe down with a rag. They do use a clean spatula. They do use Bob's Red Mill flour, gluten-free flour. Actually, she said she used gluten-free pancake mix, the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free pancake mix. That's what she said she used. So I got a smiley face, so that's kind of cool, kind of exciting. My family's excited too. They never like when I get a gluten sign because it always makes for a very uncomfortable rest of the meal. So I'm happy I got a smiley face too, and I hope that if you guys do want to eat at the Pancake House, especially for your Mother's Day brunch, that you will make sure you ask the right questions, are serious about, you know, eating gluten-free and telling the wait staff that you're serious about being gluten-free, and that you'll test your food every time, okay? Don't use this test as your permission to go walk into any pancake house and say, just give me the gluten-free pancakes. You need to have the same conversations and the same tests, okay? Promise? Promise? All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I will be back next month testing a new restaurant. If there's anywhere you want me to test, leave a comment, let me know. I'd also love to hear from you if you enjoy watching these videos, so leave a comment in the comment section of this post. Bye for now.